Welcome back to Empire Total War. It's the Spanish campaign. Thanks for tuning in again, especially for those that are sat there in their living rooms now watching this on their smart new televisions, perhaps, as Christmas presents. I just rather like the idea that I've now got my own channel, my own TV channel. I know I've made one or two small TV appearances when I've been asked on to some programmes, which I'm very, very proud about, of course. But now having my own channel on somebody's TV in their living room, I find quite surprising. Okay, right, couple of light cavalry from here. I'm very pleased, by the way. Thank you very much for letting me know, Venny Video Richie. So, okay, what have I got? 4 from there, two regulars and 2 horse. Should be okay to take those out. Yes, I am. Simple video, this one, by the way. It's all about taking out those stupid pirates, isn't it? Over in the what is it? The Western Atlantic? Must be. Right. Okay. These over to here. Excuse me, still a little bit of horse from yesterday. Okay. Do you know how to sort of bite my lip from telling a stupid joke then, you know? I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to go there. So, right, okay, let's get this horse back to here. This horse? What am I talking about? Right, okay, that probably told you what sort of joke I was thinking of, doesn't it? So, okay, sloop returns over in Madrid. I've planned this, by the way. I've decided what I'm going to do. I can now get these roads, these, what is it, metalized? Metallic roads? Or whatever. I don't know what roads they're called. What is this? Oh, metal. Actually, it looked like metallide, doesn't it? It doesn't look like metalized, that. I think it's an L. It's metalled road, isn't it? I don't know why on earth they call them metalled roads, because basically it's tarmac, isn't it? Well, it certainly looks like tarmac to me, and I'm sure they invented it around this time. I can remember from the old Thomas Hardy novels a reference to, well, at least in one of them anyway, you know, the speed at which the carriages could go along the old cobble pavements now that they've been tarred. So I'm sure it's around about this. But mind you, no, actually, was that the Napoleonic period? I have to think about that one. I'm not too sure. I thought he was more Napoleonic, Hardy, but yeah, we're much earlier, aren't we? So, anyway, metalled roads. What else was I going to do? I have a plan. Yes, and that's also in Madrid. I also want the Royal Palace, because this one, if it flashes up in a second, is plus... Oh no, hang on, do that again. +4 repression is not what I'm after. +4 repression in the region. This one gives me +5 repression in the region. That's it. Recruitment capacity down at the bottom is 3, whereas on this one over here it should be just 2, is it? Yes, it is. That's it. I want to be able to recruit lots and lots of troops to be able to get my army up very, very quickly once I've got all the finances in place, and then I can make my attacks. There's been various suggestions about what I can do. That's the general plan anyway, really. I'm thinking about taking out perhaps the whole of the French areas around here, rather than just the 2, and then Austria down at the bottom here, in order to consolidate the whole campaign. The whole idea is to complete certain target objectives. I know I mentioned this before, but just in case anybody's new to watching this, I need to take Amsterdam, and I need to take Flanders, or rather I should say Amsterdam and Brussels, or the Netherlands and Flanders, and I also need to take out not Bavaria. What am I talking about? Over here, well, it's Vienna anyway, it's Austria, so it's a sort of central region called Austria at this time. Right, okay, so I needed to do that. What else did I need to do? Yeah, oh yes, I want to get a road in this area down here as well, just down here in Venice. The reason why I want that is that, where is it? Yeah, well, you know, quite a few different types of troops I can get in there. I think I've got a variety enough of what I want there. I'd like to be able to go as fast as I can along these roads. I realise that I haven't got much road to travel along, I'm afraid. It's only sort of this part up to here and then down to there that will be metalled. I'd really like to be able to get up to there. There's no direct road joining up that way, I'm afraid. So there's not a lot I can do about that. Let's see if there is a horse to show me which way they'd go. So, who's that? That's Prussia. I'm at peace with those, aren't I? Yeah, almost there with the horse anyway. Maybe the metal road will make just that little bit of difference, but anyway, we'll see when the time comes. What else did I plan to do? Oh yes, the obvious one, and that's what I said on the end of the last video, wasn't it? I believe anyway, it was yesterday. So, in a heck of a rush yesterday, it really was. Right. I want to take out the pirates. I've forgotten where they are. Now one thing I've discovered about these pirates, by the way, these down here in the Floyd is that it's only a Floyd, that one. Do you remember on the last video? Is these guys here are on a road and can connect up to there. These guys I don't think are on a road. They're not, so they're going to take a little bit longer, I think, to get across to there. These guys over here, where are they? Where's the next place? Not sure. Here, there's no road, and they seem further away. So I might just have to recruit. Well, I know I am going to have to. So let's recruit somebody from here. It's just going to be somebody cheap that I can get rid of. 525 is that? Or is it 325? Not too sure. 754, don't want those. And they're 574. I think it might be those at 525. Yes, it is. Let's get some of those then. They only take one turn, and hopefully they'll be able to get all the way over to there and pop that Floyd out of my port there, so that I can then take it back. And maybe I should just leave the chap in there afterwards to stop anybody doing the same again. So, right, okay. Now I need to take him out. I'd like to do it with just one ship, because I've got, what have I got in there? 5th rate. I was rather thinking the 5th rate might go after that one, but can't do that yet. I think it's going to be the Raceboat Galleons, but I've got 2 of them. I'd be quite happy to take him out with just one of those Raceboat Galleons. The only problem is that he may well have something around, like a galleon that's bigger than my Raceboat Galleon, but I might be able to get away from him, but it would make it more of a fight, wouldn't it? Because he's only got a brig in there, so it would be better if I could do a 1-to-1 just against the brig. But unfortunately, and I could do that, by the way, it's easy enough to do. I could easily show that, but no, I'm going to go with both, simply because I want it to be more than one ship there in the middle of the Western Atlantic there. Excuse me, coming up really quickly, isn't it? Do you know, a very, very old friend of mine has asked me to send them a picture of myself, and I haven't seen them for many, many, many years. I've changed a lot since then. I thought it was a bit odd. I've been thinking about maybe just referring them to my YouTube channel instead. It's not something that they'd be into, I don't think, but at least they could hear my voice. That might sort of jog their memory as to who I am. It's been such a long time. Well, you know, jog their memory as to something about me anyway. So, okay, right, I'm going to speed this up. Right, where are we? Perhaps over to this side. Hey, I've got to tell you something. You probably just heard my dog moving around in the background there. I've had a really bad time over Christmas with the dog. She's been a little bit incontinent. She's been sick a couple of times, and I mean, all of that you wouldn't think was too bad. Even when she got a little bit listless, I thought, well, that's okay as well. Then her eyes started to flicker a little, which concerned me. But the thing that really bothered me the most was when her back legs started to go, and I thought, oh no. She's a 12-year-old English Springer Spaniel, and they're very, very active, almost nervy dogs really. She's beautiful, she really is, lovely dog, call her Pippa. And anyway, she started to, it was when she turned round, it was like her back legs couldn't turn at the same rate as her front ones, and I really got concerned then, because when the back legs of dogs go, you think, oh no, that's it, they haven't got much longer. Right, okay, one shot in there, that's good. Well, he doesn't seem to have sails up yet, actually, so that was perhaps not such a wise shot. Blimey, we've killed his admiral. Where on earth, his admiral must have been up in the rigging. Wow. Okay, I'll give this one a shot and then we'll turn them both round. Yep, okay, this one and this one. And we'll get a shot from that side. You see, what he has to do to come and attack me is he has to turn into the wind. That's when he starts to show me his sails, and so that's why I do it this way. Okay, take him out with this one. If it was one racing galleon, I wouldn't do this, by the way. I'd go straight for his guns and hit his hull. His hull isn't quite as strong as mine. The biggest worry about this ship, of course, is that he's going to aim to board me. That wouldn't be a good thing for me at all. So, right, okay, we're going to get sails with that one. I think so. Come on, sail shot, please. Yep. And this one over here as well, I think. Ah! Looks like he's unhappy already. That could be good. Yeah. Come on, please. While he's trying to get away, I think he's going to try and make a run for it, you know. I think he is. He's clearly unhappy. Don't fire if it's going to send it across my own ship. I think we'll just get away with that. Just. No, perhaps not. Okay, bring this one round, and this one straight down there. Okay, I'll bring him round, but take the fire off until my ship's out of the way. It's probably the intelligent way to do it, isn't it? Oh, he's routing already! I could have boarded him. Damn. Okay, we'll continue, because I want to board him. I'll get a shot against his sails first. Okay, just to make sure he doesn't get away very far. We might just take him out completely as well when we do that. Give that one an auto fire as well. Right, okay. I think that should really be the end of him, shouldn't it? But you never know. Okay, let's get him now. Boarding. Oh, he can't board. Why can't he board? That's not good. Hey, my ships can't board. Ah, I didn't know that. What am I going to do now then? That's really odd. Why can't they board? Obviously just not boarding ships, are they, I suppose? Wow, well now we do have to take his sails out. And if we don't achieve that, then the only way around this is going to be to take all his crew out with canister shot, isn't it? Right, okay. Can we come round? Well, we're going to have to. Why can't we board? Does it tell me why? The bottom is lit up, it means you have the option of boarding. Well, it wasn't an option. Right, okay, heroic victory. That was odd. Don't quite know why that happened. Something to do with the racing Colin, I presume. I don't know. I mean, we've got a very small number of men. Maybe it's just that he's, I don't know, quicker than me. So we're not going to be able to catch him. Maybe it's because he's got more men, he's a warship, or something. Well, so are we, I thought, but I don't quite know what that was all about. But anyway, we've gained a ship, 700, it's only a brig, so I'm just going to take the money on that, because I've got an idea what I might like to spend it on. Right, okay, let's see how much damage we allowed to be done to ours. Oops. You should have got a fair few cannon shots in. 12! I think we can just about cope with that, don't you? Can we get into any place where we can repair them? No, I don't think so. Let's just come back down to here then. I think this is where they came from, isn't it? Actually, now I think about it, it isn't. I think we came from all the way over here. Right, well, I'll get them back over there then. I don't think it's going to make that much difference. This guy, I'm wondering about taking him out of there, because I've got well, what have I got? I've got some troops in there anyway, haven't I, to look after the place. So I might just go and box him in. Probably a wise thing, isn't it? So when he does pop out, when I send my my horse in there, then we'll be able to knock him off then, won't we? Okay, right. The thing that I'd like to have done, but didn't quite have enough money for it. Damn, I haven't now either. Ah, I thought I'd have enough money. I was going to build forts in here, but that's 4,000. And over here somewhere, wherever it is, this one perhaps. It's basically because these are a very, very easy target. I've had problems with this before. Do you remember in way back when in my Empire Total War, well, obviously Empire Total War, but my Dutch campaign, the enemy, I forget who it was now, kept coming in this way, just popping straight from there and landing on here. Damn nuisance. I had to line loads and loads of ships up all the way along here just to prevent him from landing, didn't I? So I might just then build one in here. The Dutch are out of the game, so would it be French Guiana they might go for, or Dutch Guiana? I'm not sure. I think it's because I raised that horse. No, not quite actually. Can't be the horse, can it? Never mind. Anyway, I'm going to go for it. I know it's spending a lot of money, but I think that's probably a wise way to spend it, and I'll do this one as well. Soon, I hope to upgrade these sort of areas as well. In fact, I might just do it now. Large spice plantation. Yeah, maybe better off getting one from round here where I can defend it more easily. Perhaps even here. What does this one do? Right, that's sugar plantation. That gives me a bit of extra money. 43 loaves of sugar. Let's see what we're doing from here at the moment. We're currently exporting 26. I think we're going to have to upgrade the ports, you know, before we can improve on that. Because that gives me 26. It's probably the maximum that port can cope with, you know. I'm going to leave it. I don't think there was anything else planned. Nope. Okay, that's it. Let's see what the turnout brings. I will actually just have a quick look at the ships that I've got moving along here, though, before I do anything else. These here, just to make sure there's nothing appeared, like the Venetians, for instance. They just seem to be sitting around there, don't they, doing little or nothing, so I'm not too worried about them at all. Right, okay. I think eventually I'm going to need my ships up here, so let's move them all the way and get them to carry on. Now I should have put, I put a dragoon in here, didn't I? A dragoon unit, or squadron troop perhaps is the best way to describe it, isn't it? Right, classical university agents, okay, call it a day at that, maybe. Yep, okay, get on with it. Right, what am I up to now? 16 minutes or so. It depends, of course, on... actually, he seems to be... Oh, hang on. Was he coming into Spain, then? That was a little concerning. I know he's got a lot of troops down there in the Med, but I really didn't think that he was going to start advancing on Madrid. I'm going to need to check that. Maybe I've made Madrid too easy a target for him, so he's decided to go down that way. Damn. Okay, I'm not gone to sleep, by the way. I'm just watching what's going on. I was sort of thinking as well, actually. Normally I think and talk at the same time. I'm a bit like a pigeon, you know, that sort of pecks as it moves. Well, I sort of do two things at once. But something sort of took my attention away then for a minute. Right. Nothing with the pirates. Be interesting to see if my... I think it was this. It's this I'm most concerned about. Look at that. Why on earth is he moving in towards Madrid? I'm not at all happy with that. I might have to bring some troops back to London and put them over there. That's really quite disturbing. That's a full army with guns moving in on Madrid, which is totally undefended, well, except for its home defence, if you like, Phylock armed citizenry, of which there's quite a lot, to be quite honest with you, but look at that lot. I'm quite disturbed by that. And also he could take the Mediterranean area here. I've been sort of letting him continue doing this. It hasn't really bothered me because he's been an ally. It's rare that an ally will simply start attacking you, so let's have a look, see if there's any problems here. We're on plus 98. Military alliance is 80. He doesn't like my territorial expansion, but I think we should really be safe with him, you know. He shouldn't be... In fact, let me just check. Was that indifferent or what, France? Very friendly. What's he doing? Just defending my capital for me, which has been known to happen, trait gain. But it does concern me, and I am going to have to do something about that. Okay, recruitment report. Let's get these chaps going somewhere useful. Now they can move just that little bit further. Thinking about branching out to another trade hub, actually. This one. Come on, where are you? What I forgot to do then was to raise a new ship, which I should do. Let's get one in here. Yep. And where is it? This one. Over to there as well. Right, okay, let's go back to Morocco then and sort that one out, because I'm not sure, well, I'm not sure we call it Morocco really, it's Tunisia, isn't it? But no, it is, no, sorry, what am I talking about? It's Tangier, isn't it? In Morocco. Right, okay, it's not an area I'm very familiar with, as you can imagine, or as you'll have guessed by now. What is this place called anyway? I'm sure I must have looked this up before. It's called, oh, it's Agadir, isn't it? Agadir. Right, okay, and the Mounted Tribal Auxiliary. Will he be able to reach in one move? I think he can. Just, oh no, he's not going to make it. Blast. He's just going to be slightly short of it, isn't he? Next turn. Well, that really is a nuisance. Okay, recruitment report, Mounted Tribal Auxiliary, nothing else. Tech. Right, aha, now this is good. I now have... Can I open the tech from here? Does it let me? No, it doesn't. Okay, let's open it from here then. Right, this is my good one. This is the one that I've got in, I don't know, it's in Madrid or Portugal. I think it's in Portugal, isn't it? So, anyway, the main thing is that this is my superior, or is it about to become my superior one? Is it actually fully upgraded yet? It's not that one, certainly. It's not that one. I think this is my best university. I thought I'd upgraded that, Maybe that's the highest it'll go at the moment. Classical University is the best that I can get. So, okay, well, the main thing is I want to go for this. Reorganise procurement, don't I? I think the next stage up might well be Modern University, which is only available in my home, I'm going to say home region, but I mean actually my home country. Yeah, I can upgrade to a classical university there. I don't seem to be able to go any higher there, but I'm pretty sure you can go higher in a university. Let's just have a look at the building browser on there for a minute, see what it says about the... Right, classical university. And it goes, what, Bawdy House, whatever. Yeah, yeah, classical university is the most in there, isn't it? I think that it's, if I look in here, I bet you'll find I can go further. Where is it? Where are you? College? College? Oh, I'm only on a college at the moment. Classical yeah, Modern University. I think it's only available in your, I don't know, your country, your main country, really, I suppose. It's all part of an empire, isn't it? So, right, can't get the pirates out. A little bit concerned about what's happening there with the French at Madrid. I wonder if I should start recruiting my troops now. Really didn't want to do that. And I've got troops over here as well. Where are they? Stuck on an island somewhere. Over here. It'd be nice to see what the French are going to do before I decide what I'm going to do with those, isn't it? Yeah, I might just nip in there and take Martinique off him. Mind you, if I break my alliance with France and break my sort of commitment to land access, then he'd be kicked out of Spain right away now, wouldn't he? So I wonder if maybe that's something I ought to do. I certainly don't think I should leave Madrid with nobody there in charge. Let's go and have a look. I'll take a risk maybe on recruiting there. But you see, I think he can reach already. Pretty darn sure he can. Why would he be there? Is he going to declare war? Am I really going to swap Madrid for London? That's my risk, I can recruit in here. I can get lots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units in here. It's going to cost me a load of money to maintain them. And, to be truthful, it's not enough to fight him off anyway. Perhaps what I should really do is get some of these troops from here. Because this is very definitely the most vulnerable place, isn't it? I've certainly got a general that I could send. Do I have a sloop or anything around here? I've got a second rate, haven't I? What have I got in here? Okay, he's only got to go... Oh, he's got to go quite a distance, actually. In fact, have I even got any ports? I haven't got any port. It's not built yet. That port isn't built in northern Spain. Damn. Which means I'd have to land in Portugal. Is there a road? There's only a road connecting Lisbon. I think I'd end up stuck in Lisbon. I could perhaps ferry troops around by using others, pick them up, but even then it's a long way for them to go from here to here, isn't it? Maybe what I should do is play swapsies. What I should do is drop a large army in France and see what he does then. Is he prepared to take Madrid while I take France? He's got an income in there of 5,308, vastly superior to my own. So, is he really going to do it? It's hard to believe that he's actually going to go and do that, isn't it? But I have to make allowances for the possibility. I think what I'm going to do is see what he does, and if he takes me, then I'll simply put my entire army on here and go and attack over here and take Paris from him. I'm sure Madrid is one of my targets, it's bound to be, but I'm still going to go ahead and do that. Let's take the risk then. What am I going to get? Grenadiers and howitzers. Do I really need howitzers if I'm defending? I don't think I do. In fact, I don't need anything really other than people who can fight well and people who can shoot well. So that's 70, 45, 10, 16, isn't it? And what's he got in there? He's got guns, isn't he? He's going to blast me out. He's still got to fight me on the walls with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He'd have 11 infantry units to fight me with. I think I need infantry units, and I think I need infantry units that can fight. 6, 11, 6, 6, 13, 7. It's only half the number of these. 10, 16, 8. I'm going to get these. 5 of those, all in there, costing me a damn fortune, but I think that's going to be the only way. And like I said, if he goes for me, then I'm going to take France. I'll just take Paris from him, and then we'll do a swapsy. But that's so annoying, isn't it, that he's even entered my territory. Really what I should do is break that alliance and send him packing. But anyway, for now, that's all I'm going to do. And it's just going to be a case of keeping a watchful, isn't it? Ah, no, there is one other thing. I'd left some ships, I think, hanging around, yes. Now they need to come back to here. Okay, and get repaired, costing only 12. Yes, I think I can cope with that. And the other place, the Dutch Guiana, was it? Okay, let's get a fort in there as well, because I think it needs defending. Right, other than that, it's taking there, isn't it? Ah, I'm up to 28 minutes. I hope I'm not going to have to fight to hold Madrid on my in my next 2 minutes after this turn end. I'm also wondering about bringing those out of there now. Because they're wasted, aren't they? I have to think about that. In the meantime, let's do a turn end, find out what happens. Okay, spent up all my cash anyway, haven't I? So I can't do anything else. What are France going to do? What are they thinking of? It's very odd when you have an alliance as to how your ally behaves. They do sometimes have the habit of putting large armies right next to your most vulnerable cities, which can scare you a bit, you know, but which it obviously has done on this occasion. It's no harm though, really, me recruiting at this time, because I'm going to have to anyway for my attack on Paris itself, so it's probably not such a bad thing. You see, really what I need to do is a pincer movement. I need sort of like an army in Portugal and an army in France, not in France, sorry, in Spain, and an army in England. And then I need to sort of attack the key places all at once, which is obviously Paris and well, Amsterdam, isn't it? And anyway, I mean, there are 6 places up at the top there, aren't there? Flipping heck. It's going to be really difficult. It's a big, tall order, really, taking out all of those all at the same time. because you need to move through one in order to get through another. So I suppose it's going to be a case of calling on my alliance, isn't it, really, and just occupying those territories, or rather having troops in those territories. Right. Is that it? Well, he didn't attack me, so that's really surprising. Okay, I wanted that for a particular reason. I'll remind myself what that is in a minute. Recruitment report. Yep. Okay, so they're all okay. How much do I get in next turn now that they're eating into my finances? 8,190. I think it was worth doing. I know it was worth doing. Just for peace of mind. Right, okay, into there. And into there. Increasing the income all the time. 2,000 and something. 1,652. Excellent. Let's go straight to this one. I think the other one's just going to show me the ship I've already done. The merchant ship I've already moved, that is. Over into here and here. Perhaps there. Yep. Okay. Right. So that's that one, and that one. What about this? New port emerges. Where's this? Texas. Wow. Well, it's in a fairly safe area, so I'm going to give that a trading port. What have I got in Texas? Have I got any things in it? I have, haven't I? What's that? Right, I'm going to need to get that, aren't I? How long is that? That's going to take 2 turns. This is going to take 2 as well. Well, let's get that as well, because whoops, because I'm now going to be able to trade from there. Small cotton plantation, 15 bales of cotton. Tobacco plantation, 15 barrels. So it's the same amount. Let's just see what things are worth at the moment. Trade. What's worth the most? Cotton is 19. Tobacco's 12. I think it was, or was it sugar? Anyway, cotton is the most valuable of all other than the spices, isn't it? It's 19, so it's definitely going to have to be cotton. I think it was cotton, wasn't it? Yeah, tobacco was the other. Yeah, I thought it was. Right, okay, let's get that then. Right, okay, well, this should be a nice little increase to the income. That's very nice to have. Newport emerges. I had no idea that was going to come along. Trait gained. Natural causes. And oh no, where was that one? London. Oh, I had 2 generals in there, didn't I? Oh well, there you go. I had a surplus of generals and one's died, so I shouldn't complain about that, should I? Okay. Amish have gone to America. Wow, the Amish went there in 1727. Did they go from Germany? Asia is being granted America by prominent Quaker William Penn, radical blah de blah. Switzerland. Right, okay. Right. But what's that? The Amish are regularly martyred there by intolerant opposition, oft by tying them to sacks and throwing them into rivers to drown. As their very existence is under threat, blah blah blah, flipping out. So the Americans took in the Amish to save them. Wow. Okay, I wonder why they were so dreadfully against the Amish. They seem such a kind of peaceful people. Maybe it's just because they're different, you know, it's like he's different, let's kill him. Yeah, funny old world. Right, okay. Let's release that ship from there. This is just a flight, and we should be able to take this one out. And I've got, oh, it's 33.5 minutes. Should I go and do this one? Let's go and do it. Why not? He's got 41, we've got 47. It's pretty well in my favour, isn't it? We should be able to really outnumber him. I was trying to think of a word that would, well, I don't know, further. Yeah. Not a yawn that was gonna not a word that's gonna make me yawn. Yeah, augment, I suppose, is the best word I'm thinking of. A word that would augment it. Yeah. Anyway, let's go for it. Right. Okay. Fast speed until we get up close. Now I should have the advantage over him here. Hopefully he's going to try going that way as well, so he'll raise his sails to do so. If he doesn't, these have got really powerful hulls. Doesn't show me on there, does it? It didn't show me there either, but they do have very powerful hulls. I think I outrange him. Certainly ought to do anyway. I don't know how many men he's got. We've got 133. He's got 145, so he could board as well, couldn't he? So, not good. Right, well, let's hope he chases me around. I really want him to, like I said, try following me upwind. I want really to get that side of him, so he then comes upwind to come and get me. That way I'm going to be able to get a few shots in. Okay. Against his sails, I ought to say. Right, okay. Can we get a shot in yet? Yes. Excellent. Right, okay. Carry on up there. Of course, he didn't have his full sail there, did he? So, but he should be following me. He is. Right, okay. Slow it down just a little. Have I got my left side back yet? Yes, I have. Okay, try a shot again. Wow, he's too far away. He's nowhere near me, is he? Oh, good grief. He's slow, isn't he? Right, up we go again. Now, I don't think he's ever going to be able to catch me, is he? Might just give him a shot from this side as well, actually. How are we doing there? We're almost back to full on that side as well now. Oh, I think we just use our military power really against him. So, yes, good. I was going to say we're not in range. Bit of a risk here. He might get close enough to be able to fire at me. Hopefully he's got the slow mobility that I'm depending on. See, in order to try and catch me, he's got to put his sails down, and that of course puts him at great risk. So let's go up here to keep out of his way, see if we can. He's starting to close up the gap, but what I need to do really is make him follow me with the wind in the sails, so that I can then just have a pop at him every now and again. In fact, I think I might just be ready to have another go now. Let's have a go. Right. Good. Now, he's almost gone, isn't he? Okay, there's no way he's going to be able to catch me now, surely. I don't think he's even got a single shot in, has he? So I think we outrange him, but even if we don't outrange him, we can certainly outsail him. We can go faster than he can. So long as he's determined to catch me rather than escape, I should be okay. And even if he decides to escape, we'll have the advantage over him, because he's just not quick enough really, is he? So in fact, it looks like he's slowed down to virtually nothing. I'm getting too far away from him. I'm not going to be able to get a shot in at this rate. Right, okay. Can we shoot you now? No, still not close enough. He's taking forever, isn't he? Come on. Come on. Yay. Okay. And I think he's nearly done for now. What has he got? Concern dismasted, 137 out of 145. Still got 42 guns left, of course, because we haven't been hitting his guns. So, right, give him a chance to catch up a little by doing all this swinging around. Of course, he's losing sails while he does that. Now, I don't think I'm even going to be able to, I don't think I'm even going to have to spin. All I'm going to do is just completely take his sails away from him. Come on, please. Yes. Excellent. It would be nice to see the masts crumble as well, wouldn't it really? Or rather splinter and break. What have we got there now? He's going to at some point decide to turn, because he wants to get a shot in, I would have thought. 130 out of 145. Just turn just to keep a little bit further away from him, just so he doesn't creep up on me. If he gets within an easy range, he thinks I can't get away, then he will take a shot. I'm sure he will. So if I don't have to suffer one, I'm not going to. Right. It's almost like I can't take anything else, isn't it? Is he actually moving? I think he's dead in the water now, isn't he? Okay. In that case, let's go close enough to get some canister shot in there at him. Still on high speed. Okay, well if I anchor there and then go on to the canister shot, I'm not exactly in range for the canister shot yet, but I'm hoping he'll drift in. He might just be moving a little, you know, because the wind's behind him, so I mean, the wind just playing on his hulls might be enough anyway, so... right, okay, there we go. Continue, and all we need to do now, of course, is board him. I don't even need to do that yet. Let's just take out a few more of his sailors first. 124, 145. Shouldn't do it really, should I? I should simply board him now. Well, one more shot. He might just give in anyway without me even getting aboard. He's still got sails in there, you know. That's a bit of a surprise, isn't it? He's got sails in there. Yeah. Okay, what's he got now? He's not giving in, is he? 132, 112. Right. Another shot, please. What do you think? Why aren't you firing? Why aren't I firing? Oh, I am now. Oh, of course it's the right side. What am I thinking of? Right, okay. 104 men left now. Well, we certainly outnumber him. He's routing anyway, so shall we speed all this up a little bit and go for him? Right, well, this is the trade ship. I'm not going to take the money on this one. I'm going to send... Oh, right, okay. I'm going to send the trade ship off to defend my trade areas. I'll have a look around and see which trade areas need to be most defended and then put them in there. Anyway, I'm 42 minutes into this video. Well, almost 41.5 minutes into this. So it's just going to be a quick peek at the campaign map, I promise. And then... Oh, wow, that's high value, isn't it? It really is. But he will defend my trade routes just in case the French decide to... Yeah, I'm going to take the ship, to be honest. How much does it cost to... It doesn't tell me, actually. It doesn't tell me how much it costs to look after it. Do I take it? Do I take the money? I'm going to take the ship. And I'm going to put it on one of my trade hubs. I'm worried, you see, that if France do go to war with me off their own accord, then I'm going to have some problems. I'm going to need to defend my trade hubs. Where on earth? It's a long way for them to go. But I think a fourth rate and a Floyd together ought easily be able to do that journey. So let's get them part way there. I'll get them this far first of all, and then what I'll do is I'll I don't know, separate off the Floyd later. Right, I'm going to leave him in there to defend this this port, but I'm obviously going to repair it first. Right, okay, well, thanks for watching, folks. All over again, I say it every time. I need to think now what I'm going to do with everywhere else, don't I? And perhaps somehow deter those French from having a go at Madrid, and then build up my attack, of course, which is what I've been doing throughout the whole of this campaign, really, and decide what I want to do with all these troops up here. Anyway, thanks again for watching, folks. Hey, be New Year soon. New Year's Eve tomorrow.